Hi everybody, today's part 2 of a video that we did before Christmas, so Happy New Year to you all as well. Starting off a new year with a new video. We're looking at the basic specifications for a camper conversion. So if you're going to go and have a conversion done yourself via a conversion company somewhere else, what kind of base vehicle you would buy, what it would look at and things like that. So first video we looked at a start line, and today behind me we've got a Highline we're looking at. So just go through some of the features which that vehicle actually has and looking at from that. So let's get into it to start with. So as with the start line, the first thing you'll notice obviously is the tailgate on the back. Barn doors is what's standard on the vehicle, solid barn doors, and then you've got an option of having the tailgate. The tailgate with the glasses is a free option, but it's £135 plus the VAT to have the wash wipe on the back, which I think finishes the vehicle off, so it's definitely better I think to have that wash wipe on there. It's a tailgate that comes up. As in the previous video as well, you can option for the optional upgrade of getting the switch so that you can open it from the inside, which is on there. And then again, we've seen this before, you notice between a Highline and a start line, there's no differences at all in the actual vehicle in themselves and how they come in the back. So it's completely bare, but you don't need to worry about that if you're having a conversion, because that's the whole point, is that it's empty. You'll see obviously there's no windows down the side, so you can pick and choose whether you want windows all round, just windows in certain sections. That's kind of, I suppose, one beauty of having looking at it from this side with your chosen converter that's doing it for you, or if you're doing it yourself I suppose as well. You'll see this one again, we've got the two swivel seats in the front. So it comes standard with a bench seat and a single, and in here we've got two swivel seats. Those swivel seats have got armrests on them as well, and just to recap as well, as we said on the start line, they're not height adjustable, so you could just, for example, go for a single seat, just have two single seats that don't turn around on the swivel ones, but then you obviously need to get swivel plates on there as well, and it doesn't quite look the same, but it is very similar. It's not much different on that basis. But if you were ordering one from the factory, obviously you could get it with the swivel plates, with the swivel seats that's already there, and that just finishes it off as well. So coming around to the side, as I said, this is a Highline model, so you've got colour coded bumpers. This vehicle's pure grey, which has just been added to the Highline range. It's been available in start line for quite a long time, been really popular in that colour. They finally put it into so you can have it in Highline specification. So again, in your side bits on here, so everything's colour coded, so your door handles here are colour coded as well, you'll notice. Just come in. It's all looking very similar you would have seen in the start line. Obviously your seats that's in here, again as optional extras on the Highline. So the only thing we've added to this vehicle is the rear window, tailgate with the window that's in there, and the carpet, which is here at the front, rather than being rubber, which just finishes it off. And then all the other things which are standard with the Highline. You get a really good specification with the Highline, so you know getting ACC, adaptive cruise control, the standard, and all the things that you've had previously. So things like automatic lights and visions pack, which is on there, heated windscreen. You can see on those there's lots of things you get standard. Alloy wheels come with standard with the Highline. I know a lot of people do change those on the conversions, have something else that's done or something bigger put on. Again, that's an option, but the vehicle does come with those wheels as standard from there as well. So anyway, let's have a jump in and see what it's like in the cab. So in the previous video on the start line we showed you how the passenger seat turned around. We thought for this one we'd show you how the driver's one turns around, and if you've watched any of our videos on the Ocean model you know how this works. It works exactly the same. So with this one being a manual, pop it into first gear so the vehicle doesn't move and go anywhere. Bring this backrest up as far as it will go, twist it round, here we go, and then pop your armrest down and move your seat forward just so you can get your hand in the gap here. Pull the catch underneath and around the seat goes. So you notice that the cab looks very similar to the start line, and they are quite similar, because on the start line, the ones we'd ordered for camper conversion stock, they have a business pack on, so they've got the air conditioning that's in there. But there are a few little things I mentioned about the heated windscreen, which is quite a nice option, which is standard on the Highline model. You get your auto lights and dipping rear view mirror that's in the back, that works through to the back, that's on there. Same steering wheel as the start line, the multifunction steering wheel. Same stereo that's in here as well, which is on the Highline model, so it's got all those extra features that you would want. As you can see, there's not a huge difference between the two. The big thing obviously is you're getting the colour coded bumpers, you're getting the air conditioning as standard, you're getting the alloy wheels, you're getting the heated windscreen, you're getting the adaptive cruise control, so there's quite a lot in there between them. But it's obviously what suits you, what suits your budget, which is obviously an important thing as well. There are a couple of other options as well, depending on who your conversion is and whether you're are ordering the vehicle yourselves or whether it's coming from your conversion partner. One is, for example, a second battery under the passenger seat, which is an option. Again, we do that on some conversions which we purchase, and some, because of the way the electrics are done, they're done separately. So hope you enjoyed today's video. That was the second part to our conversion vehicles, what you might look at from on there. Obviously these vehicles are brand new. You might be looking at a second-hand vehicle for conversion, but the options are pretty much similar. To give you an idea on numbers wise from what's produced, because barn doors are what's standard with the vehicle, and the reason why the barn doors are standard as well, a lot of people ask this as well, is because if you want to get a forklift truck or a pallet into the back of the vehicle and it's a working vehicle, you can't do that with a tailgate, because obviously it stops the forklift truck getting into the back. Less and less people now are loading vehicles using that type of load. Obviously from a weight perspective, everything gets delivered, so you're finding more and more tailgates are entering the market, but barn doors are great. There's a lot of benefits to that as well. You haven't got this big door to open at the back, you've just got one to open that's at the side. You can get in and get out if you're tight on car parking space as well. So the big thing is it's all about what's best for you. As always with these things, we just show you your different options as well. Good news as well we have is our Grand California has actually left the factory, so fingers crossed just into the new year. So quite shortly after you're watching this video, we should start seeing some more videos actually on the Grand California, and then obviously once the actual 6.1 arrives with it, which is probably later in January, early February, we'll start doing that as well. So I hope you'd enjoyed today's video. If you have, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.